make a prediction after the first map. If he is, then we could actually be on for a really exciting series. And before the grand final, that doesn't usually happen when people go up versus Evil. Usually Evil just destroys the field and then he gets some close games. Although granted, last the October League, pretty sure Evil got a 4-0 over Cypher. That wasn't even close. I think I'm right there. I think I'm right saying that. I don't. Maybe Cypher won one map, but I'm pretty sure it is 4-0.
It was very one-sided for sure.
Yeah.
The last time Cypher won, it was pretty equal, but Cypher just proved to be more superior. But the last time when Evil won, it was just iffy.
I think it was in September. It was 4-2 to Cypher in the grand final, and I think October was 4-0 to Evil. I believe. I could just be saying numbers, but I'm pretty sure I'm saying the right ones.
In terms of just in terms of actual league wins, I think they're both tied on 9 apiece.
Yep.
So if Cypher or Evil were to win this month's league, they'd get 10 total 125 FPS final.
That's quite a sort of accolade, you know.
Yeah, that's quite an achievement. So.
Or is someone like Agent or possibly Kilson go and sneak a title in? I'd love to see something like that. Oh, but you know what, guys? We have got Base versus Evil. They are now ready. We've got this best of 5 series underway. Spul,
yes.
Let's do this. Who are you on, sir?
I am on Evil at the moment as he spawns on top of the Mega Health. He hears the Red Army timing, which of course shouldn't be too hard to guess either at this time. And look at that rocket Evil managed to land. He is clearly gonna be the dominant player off the spawn. He might want to go aggressive, and that's what he's gonna be doing. Base landing one of those rails, pretty much stopping the push there. But still, Evil doing the damage, making sure that Base has to be playing very careful in order to stay in the game. But look at that, Base still alive, and
wow.
What? Holy crap!
That direct rocket he was getting, Evil just got his eyes were bigger than his stomach.
Jesus
and he
Christ.
couldn't take it to beat it. Oh my god, Base with a direct rocket as well.
What the?
I'm just blown away for now, but let's keep going. Evil still making sure that he is landing the damage on Base. He doesn't want to get Base to build a proper stack here. And look at this, Base on 20 health after the rail, and he's got to be on the run for once.
If that's a sign of Base bringing the pain, then I am ridiculously aroused at the moment. Come on, Base. Let's see. I'm not trying to be biased or anything, but you know, if you're going to be bringing the pain against any player, then versus Evil is the match to do. Oh my god! Oh, the bounce pad! If he didn't go with the bounce pad, it could be easy. But he sends Evil back on it.
God, beautiful damage, beautiful. I mean, at the bounce pad, we already knew that Base was gonna hit like a train, because
I thought he'd get the kill beforehand, but that was good anyway.
But look at this, Evil landing the rockets, getting his first frag by comboing it up with a rail. I mean, suddenly Evil also finds the damage in a very small amount of time. He's going back and forth.
Yeah. I think Evil's gonna start getting into it very soon. His start was looking really good up until he got fragged by Base, which we were all kind of our eyebrows raised at. But he's getting some control now. Base has 100 health. That's it.
Yeah.
Armor he can take,
But look at this, Evil still clearly outstacking. Even if Base lands one more rail, it's not gonna favor him. And it's gonna be Evil landing the first rail. It's gonna be a trade so far. And Base, 2 of them. There we go. He just tried to take a bit too large of a bite there, as he tried to stay for the last rail.
Mega up right now. Base can't quite get any damage done before it. He really needs to hit a shot. It was okay doing damage to the rails and giving a frag away to Evil beforehand, but if you're not going to do any damage now, then that's bad times. I'm expecting to see the game tied pretty shortly.
Yeah, and Evil right now has him locked down in this area. It's not going to be easy getting out of there. There we go. He actually lands a rail and he manages to escape somehow. Another rail? Can he survive this? He's actually getting the frag! He's just turning these situations completely around.
I'm just in shock how he managed to pull that off. I think Evil's getting pretty surprised. He's like, how are you doing more DPS than me? You know Quake, the Quake community? I'm the damage dealer around here.
Which one of these players is Evil?
Good question. But I'm liking this at the moment.
So far, this game's like, okay, take everything you've learned about how Quake matches roll out and throw it in the trash can. This is base.
Yeah, absolutely. Best way to put it. Red's being taken, but base is so short on weaponry. There's the last of his LG. He's just got machine gun bullets and gravity to work with. Oh, there we go. You found some rail slugs. This is still not very comfortable with having only the rail to work with. You want to be stood way back when Evil's around. I like the position he's taking. He's making it very difficult for Evil to do those massive charges with the LG.
He plays those spots where he kind of just stay in cover after this one shot and then go for another and then keep on running. Just avoiding most of the potential LG damage. Good timing with the rockets. Just a bit of damage and keeping Evil off his face, as he already has the frag lead. He just wants to make sure he can deal the damage. But look at that, Evil landing a direct rocket, and now base once more a bit on the run. He is railable. Evil missing that shot. It is very dangerous for base.
He wants to get out of the teleporter. It's too dangerous to go.
He wants the mega.
He's doing it anyway. Evil.
Oh, excellent! Look at that!
It's like, goodbye.
Nope.
Evil still outstacks him and all that, but that's one way to save your life.
5-minute
Red's up in a second. I think base. Is he gonna go in for some damage? Evil hasn't taken it yet. Gonna do it. He's gonna drop down as well. Base gonna have to run back. He's weak. Evil does switch to the rail. Hits a pretty tight angle there, and it's now one frag of difference. We're halfway through this game, and it is immensely close.
Look at that. Base actually bullying Evil off the item with just a shotgun and spawning health. And he might be getting the frag, but no, it's Evil taking it. And Evil getting this red armor as well. I mean, Base still had the balls to try pull off that move. Denying the mega at least, if nothing else.
Random self-damage rocket. Nice. That makes it, oh god. Fortunately for him, there's a mid-platform he can float onto. But if there wasn't, then that would have surely been a kill for base. He was sitting on 10 HP though at the end of that. Got all the important weapons he needs. Hits one rail. He's got the mega health. Now Evil's going to be very, very weak. But he gets a direct rocket off. Exchanges here are mad.
Yeah, Evil dealing a lot of damage. And now he just needs some of those bubbles to keep himself alive. Which is quite important here. Both players missing shots. Base, can you find the shot? Base finds it. And Evil on 10 health. Base might be getting frag. He already switched to the machine gun. Evil on 2 health. There we go. Overkill, finally. Base taking his lead back to himself.
Pretty unreal stuff at the moment from base.
Exactly.
Evil, he's sitting near enough. Well, he was sitting near enough. 100, 100. Base is damage output. Great. He could have gotten the kill just then. 4 health now for Evil. 1 machine gun bullet and he goes down. He's looking for the LG. But you know what? You don't even need that. Evil backs off and is like, you know, I'd like to only be a 1 frag difference at the moment because it's going to be hard work.
Yeah, Base must feel bad about having to let Evil go from that spot. I mean, he just missed that tiny bit of damage when he had the small angles.
Oh, sick.
And look at this, Evil actually returning the damage, and he might have a proper challenge here. He's gonna drop down, but that's gonna be a mistake apparently. Base, he's hitting these shots.
He was expecting Base to kind of be pushing out and already be halfway out of the mega area, but he was still at the back and just waiting for Evil to make an aggressive move. And it's a good read from Base, because Evil is inherently an extremely aggressive player. I think he's actually playing a really smart game as well as a very impressive end game.
Yeah, I mean, for a long time we've known that Evil doesn't do dumb rushes. He's a smart player, even if his playstyle is aggressive.
It's been a couple of years, like a couple of years ago, then Evil was... You know, people, when they criticized him, it would be kind of his aggression is just a little bit too OTT. But, okay. Working out at the moment for him.
Yep, again, 1 frag difference. Evil getting the red armor and the mega. And he should be getting this frag, but look at this, Base is lighting those rockets. Evil is left so low. This was, again, closer fight than it should be. Thanks to Base.
Red up next. Because Base gonna risk it? He needs items more than Evil at the moment.
And oh, look at those rockets.
These guys have got balls of steel. They kind of just hang around for much longer than they each expect, but they're just constantly surprising each other with these moves. There's going to be Mega up at the moment. Base fighting for position on it.
And look at this Evil, 28 left. He's still railable. Come on, Base.
20 health each, essentially.
Oh wow.
1 minute.
There we go, shotgun to the feet.
Base does need a bit of health himself. That 25 has been taken at the top. Oh my god, the splash damage! One more rocket, a bit of LG, 2 health left for Base.
This is just going all around this game. All over the place.
I can't tell what's going to happen at any point. Red and Mega spawn essentially the same time. Evil looking to tie the game up again. But it's just such hard work at the moment. The red's up. Base goes onto it. He does take the red armor, but he dies. I think Evil wants to get himself another frag now. I don't think he wants to allow an overtime to even be considered. And he might not have a choice, is the thing.
Yeah, it's all up to Base and his defensive play. We know he can land those rails and then just keep Evil away with the rockets.
Oh.
And there we go. Evil landed one of those rails and he has Base locked down in that area. Can Base defend himself? That's a big question.
1
Evil
second.
takes the red. There we
Oh
go.
my God.
Overtime.
The rail angle was actually there, but he manages to get the frag afterwards. We are going to get overtime, which is what Base would have been looking for. But can you survive the pressure right now? Not quite. 9-7 here in the first few seconds of OT.
Yep, but Evil is left quite low. Even with a shotgun or something, Base might be making a very nice dent into Evil's play here. But so far, nope. Evil landing those rockets and then just running away, playing the hit and run game while he has the frag lead.
Are they doing this on purpose? Just making it so damn close and somehow choreographing these awesomely
Yeah, how much have they practiced
unusual
this
fights?
exact game? I
This
don't
has
know.
been rehearsed for months now.
I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah.
Good entry rail from Evil, but he needs a little bit more than that. Stacks are pretty even. Base still has a chance to come back from this, but Evil's on the Mega. Base looking for inordinate amounts of LG damage. He won't get it. Evil is now 3 frags up on him, and with a few seconds to it, if he gets this and is barely harmed, could be getting to GG. Although, actually, I don't want to say that just yet. Let's look at Base. He has to get the kill in the next 10 seconds or so if he wants a chance. We can count those seconds even, because it doesn't really look like it's going to be happening. 64 health, 1 rail will shut him down. He's desperate right now, but desperation is probably going to get him killed. There it is, 11-7.
That's gonna be the GG. Yeah, Base gonna forfeit that. But what a crazy game! What an excellent match to watch.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the next map.
No, I thought... Sorry, you go ahead, Chris.
No, I was just going to say, I'm really impressed with Base. That was incredible.
Totally. I mean, before this series started, I was like, right, given what we've seen from Base recently, this could be a really close game. But I know the amount of times I kind of thought this kind of stuff to myself, and Evil just ends up destroying whoever that opponent might be. It's turned into something pretty epic, and I'm kind of hooked to it. I don't really... I mean, I don't really want to see a game go any other way but like that in the rest of the series. And we've got Lost World now. I would love to see a really close DM13. Guys, take it away on map number 2.
Yep, of course, Lost World.
3, 2.
I don't want to put any predictions in. Let's just let the game roll out. I'm gonna be on Base as he spawns right at the red armor. He can actually go for the Mega as well, so this is happy days for him. He's just lacking all of those weapons. He has a shot, but that's not gonna be enough. He wants the rockets.
Yeah, Base, he hasn't gone into center map yet. There we go, nice little shotgun blast from Base. Didn't do much to Evil, but
It's free damage.
stopped him from just stopped him from pushing in there as well. And Base just sneaking around here. I think he wants to get over to the LG side of the map, yeah. Safe, and he's got himself the LG.
Yep, just liking the rocket launcher out of those important weapons. And there we go, he already spots Evil. And Mega's gonna be spawning, so he's just gonna... Nah, he already knows where Evil is. He doesn't even need to forfeit the item. Never mind, actually, Evil took the item. I didn't pay enough attention.
Yeah, he just
I did
didn't
hear
want to give
the
away
pickup
damage.
sound. My bad.
And
But yeah.
decent stack there for base, and he's got all the weapons he needs to fight now. He doesn't want to rush this. You can see he's very calculated. He's just biding his time here. There we go. I think Evil did get a little bit of damage there, so he knows when base came out to teleport it. But things pretty even here at the beginning. Slow start, as you know, predicted. Slow map, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes we see some very nice early aggressive plays here on Lost World, but this time not one of those. And now we finally get a nice fight here with the LGs. It's gonna be base retreating to the Mega, so overall very good fight for him. All armors are up, and Evil just spamming that doorway. Nice rocket there.
Beautiful rocket from Evil. He knew exactly that base was going to go around there. Teleport exit, and nice little bit of damage. And base is just kind of being kept on the side of the map for now.
Yeah, his movement looks very weird. It almost seems like he doesn't know what he wants to do, and he's let Evil take all the armors on the map after he took that Mega. So not the best kind of trade-off you want, but sometimes you don't have much more to work with.
Decent little rockets there from base, and he gets himself a big item. That was actually well played from base. He forced Evil back into the Mega Room, and nice little drop there.
Yeah, no, like, he played pretty careful with the teleport as well. Entered the teleport only after he heard Evil shoot a rocket somewhere else.
There we go, base already in position here for this red armor. I wonder if Evil's just gonna drop.
I don't think he really wants to drop. He has the high position.
wow.
Evil going for the Mega health, but a base dealing very nice damage. Punish for it.
Yeah.
There hasn't been any solid control for either of these players. They're just constantly fighting over these items, and kind of just deciding, okay, you take this, I take this, and no frags happening.
Yeah, very cautious play from both players, and you know, you can see they both kind of still feeling each other out a bit. No big fights here. Nothing great to speak of.
Yeah, this time
Nice
Evil
rocket damage
gets
from Evil.
exactly 3 damage on the yellow, and he's gonna attack.
Oh, wow.
He's gonna get the first frag. Nice job by Evil.
Evil was so fast there. That's one thing I like about Evil, just the speed at which he moves around the map and in which he repositions himself. It's incredibly quick, and Evil just catching base there. And some beautiful rockets, first frag on the map. And, you know, every frag is going to be golden at this point, I think. At the pace at which this map is going, you know, one frag might even be enough. We've seen it happen many times. I wouldn't say Evil's the kind of player that likes to play a particularly slow game, but he can do it.
Yeah, and especially if the map
Plenty
is
of
something that
experience.
favors it, he is gonna play the way he wins. There we go. Evil on 200, just roughly knows where base is according to those sounds. Not playing too aggressive. Trying to put some pressure around the area. So base has to play a bit cautious.
Yeah, Evil just listening out, trying to set a little bit of trap. Just caught a glimpse of base there. He knows exactly where he is on the side of the map, the LG side. And Evil's going to look to cut him off. Here we go, Evil pushing in with the rockets. But
Yeah.
it's going to be a frag for Evil. Base's
Oh, look at
defensive
those
play
rockets.
needs to be brilliant. Those rockets from Evil. Wow. Huge. And again.
I was actually
Base
expecting
is
base to die
screaming.
already.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, I'm surprised Base is still alive. And Evil's not going to let him get out of here.
Warning.
Base is gonna be able to get the 50, but it's just gonna be enough. Small fake
Fake
by
little rocket.
Evil.
I don't think Base is buying it. It's just a waiting game.
Oh wow, these players. Base really doesn't want to lose this frag.
No.
Wow.
Almost
Yeah.
without any damage. Almost.
I mean, either way you look at it, Base knew he was going to take damage coming out that teleporter. And,
I think
very
he
well timed from Evil.
fared pretty well. There was also a
Yeah, it
chance
could have
that
been a
he
lot
could have
worse.
died.
Yeah. I think Evil really had him in a tight spot then. Base did well to get up. Still keeping the scoreboard low. I mean, it's only one frag between them. But Evil's rotation right now is pretty solid, so base doesn't have much to play with.
Yeah, after the first frag, Evil has been very tightly in control, not losing too much on any of these items. And when he has this kind of stack, he can afford play to be a bit more reckless just to make sure he keeps the tight control, doesn't give anything extra to his opponent. And look at this, base actually take the drop on him, but it's probably gonna be Evil getting the frag anyway. Nice damage regardless.
Yeah.
There's just nowhere he could have run.
Evil, he's keeping firm control on this map at the moment. He's not letting base play with much, and I think base might have even had slightly better LG damage there, but Evil was just so stacked going into that fight. Oh wow, huge shotgun from base.
Yeah, he needs to just deal this kind of damage. There's no railgun, so he can't hit like 1 or 2 rails and after a while challenge, but he can try dealing that kind of damage and then just run away for a while again. And maybe at some point.
And that's just the kind of thing base needs to do. Just catch Evil unawares, maybe at the top of a jump pad, or you know, with his back turn, and just land a huge amount of damage. I mean, that is easier said than done, but that's the kind of thing he needs to do, and hopefully gain back some of this control.
Evil not really landing the damage he wants, and nice surprise by base, not gonna work.
Took a hell of a lot of damage coming out of there. I think, yeah, I mean, it was... I wouldn't even say it was smart. I mean, base was just hoping to hit a lot more than he did there. And 4-0 now. He was really showing that he's a better player here on Lost World. We're using the rocket jump. Base is gonna go down there. 5-0 now, and with the amount of time left, I don't think base can come back into this, to be honest.
Yeah, it started to look like
Just don't
GG
see it
here,
happening.
but
Yeah.
still, he really needs to start making something happen right now in order to turn this game around.
Yeah, but even so, I mean, you know what, you'll get a frag, maybe, and spawn frag, and then Evil's just gonna go super defensive on this map with 1.5 minutes left. I really don't see base coming back, and yeah, it looks like that's going to be 2-0 now for Evil. That's going to put him on match point, in fact.
Oh, base.
Yep, it's not working. Attacks are not working when Evil has the higher stack.
Yeah,
and
there we go.
base, he really couldn't do anything after the start. Like, initially they were having a very nice contest over the whole map, just taking items left and right, both players. But after that, after the first frag, Evil was just so firmly in control. There was like one fight where base was able to do very nice damage, but that wasn't just enough.
Vote now.
Yeah,
I
GG.
think base needs to unplug it and plug it back in again, whatever he had on silence, so that he could
Yeah,
give us some
you know what? You know what's it about? It's about the railgun.
Yes, you're absolutely right. That's exactly what I was thinking, actually. I'm surprised he picked Lost World. I would love to talk more about Lost World, because it was actually a really interesting map, but we have got Cure that's just started, so Chris, let's get into this. I'm watching base at the moment, because he has got to get down to business at the moment, otherwise he's going to be going out 3-0 in the quarterfinals to Evil.
Yeah, and Evil's really good on this map. Well, Evil's good on any map, but he's particularly good on Cure as well. So base has worked up from good entry rocket there from base. Looks like both players are just going to break away from that fight.
Sorry, I'm just answering questions on chat at the moment. It's been a
Stop answering questions.
Experience. I'm sorry, we were gossiping during the last map. It's okay how base has done so far.
Nah, he's playing really well, I will admit, especially on silence. Base's play was incredible. Sneaky little ledge there from base. Can he find a little rail shot? No, he finds a little bit of rocket damage.
Oh, misses the second one. Again, pop rocket. Evil kind of pop rockets himself then. And base will profit from that nicely. Here, I like how he was standing forward to make sure the spawn was definitely not at red. That's actually something that you don't see that often. Going to like anti-spawn control.
Yeah. I must say, Base has, he's, not only is his aim, you know, really, really solid, but he's quite an intelligent player as well.
Oh,
Nice to
the
see.
rail! Oh my god!
Jesus Christ.
No, he's been making a lot of very intelligent plays. He's leveled up his game kind of,
Yeah.
right, just a huge amount. The difference between what he is now and even just a month or two ago is pretty insane. I'm wondering how much time he's actually been putting into his game, or if he's been talking to some of the high-level players, trying to learn stuff from them. But Evil has got himself on the board with that mutual frag. Both players an extremely even stack, and with the Mega and Red's taken, it might even be the yellow that splits the difference between them.
Looks like it will be, and Base is the first one to get himself over there. So Base at the moment slightly outstacking Evil. And a good little bit of information there from that rocket lets Base know exactly where Evil's moving, and Evil's just going to push in here with the LG. Aggressive move from Evil, known for this. Base a little slow to switch to the LG, and Evil's really low at the moment. Base actually lets Evil get out of there alive.
Have many rockets, and yeah, that's the late switch really kind of
is it gonna
hurt
spawn?
his chances. Oh god, one more rail from Evil. Base trying his
wow.
best to dodge, but
Yeah.
the cleanest kill you can get for Evil there.
Yeah,
And
Base was just sitting back there.
Yeah, completely. Base can't get away now, then he's going to be going down again. The rockets are sick, but we've got a combo kill here from Evil to tie the game up. Red spawning in front of him, health bubbles. Necessary
again,
at the moment. There we go.
Evil with a favorable spawn, and that's going to be 3-3, but those rockets from Base, holy cow.
If they're not hitting, and which they didn't really hit in the last fight, it's just over. We need to see something, the rockets like he had at the beginning of the game, because they were excellent.
Yeah. And looks like Evil's slowly starting to kind of establish himself on the map, which is something you don't want. You don't want Evil to get comfortable on a map, you know, to get a rotation going, to get a frag lead, that kind of thing. So Base needs to be very careful. This is going to be a very critical point of the game for him. And there's Evil doing that thing he does so well, just managing your stack with the railgun, doing little bits of damage, running away, little bits of damage, running away. He doesn't even need to take a fight right now.
Okay, he's going to try get the red. He's going to try. He hears Evil coming nearby, but he wants to win this rocket fight over here. Pops Evil again. Doesn't get the most out of the damage. And with the LG out, he goes for a last desperate attempt at a direct rocket, man. Flops it completely. Oh, it's going to be machine gun only. Evil's taken away the rocket launcher. So there's just nothing Base can work with. And now it's 2 frags in favor of Evil.
Yeah. This is exactly what I was talking about. Evil's starting to feel pretty comfortable here, and you know, when he's confident taking a fight, there's very little that can stop him. You kind of need to be hitting, you know, 3 direct rockets or something.
Yeah, like at the start of the fight, perfect.
Yeah.
And maybe, just maybe then you can do something great if Evil can't reposition himself quick enough. Oh, missing the rail after. Base remains alive for a little longer. Oh, it just has to escape immediately. Again, he's going for these chance rockets, which aren't quite working out. A couple of spam shotgun blasts. He's going to take down Base for a 6th time.
And Evil already sitting on the mega health. He wants to get from here straight back into the red room. He doesn't want to let Base come back into this game, not a chance. 3 frags is still very fragile at this point. And Base has shown he's got the combat skills to really take it up there.
Unfortunately, I feel like we've only seen those combat skills at a regular enough pace on Silence.
Yeah. Yeah.
It hasn't really been present much at all on Lost World, and a little bit here at the beginning of Cure.
But Base does have that railgun that he likes so much, so maybe he can start using that a little bit. But no, instead it's going to be Evil hitting those annoying little rails.
No matter what happens at the end of these 4 minutes or at the end of the series, if it goes on longer, I think definitely the perspective everyone's going to have on Base is going to radically change compared
Absolutely.
to any previous leagues.
It's pretty cool. It feels like kind of a new era of players emerging. I mean, you got the likes of Claws, that's also just improving incredibly. You got Base, you know, you've got guys like Kilson who've returned, Strengths who've returned, so I don't know, maybe the Cypher Evil era is coming to a close. I mean, not for now, Evil.
The only way to find out is if the finals are going to change.
Yeah. Well, Strengths is already out the picture, so I guess it's up to Kilson, and then everyone else is Russian or Belarusian.
There's going to be one more there for Evil, trying his best to secure the game as soon as possible. The yellow has been taken. I wonder if Evil wants to show a bit more aggression. This Mega's not up for a couple of moments. He knows where Base is, and now with quite a few seconds until the items. I'd love to see a bit more aggression here. Actually, Base is the one who's aggressive.
Decent rockets, Evil in the water. Base solo. Oh, that's pity. This could be gonna be a conversion fight for Evil, and yeah, that just that might be the final nail in the coffin there. 2 quick frags for Evil. Evil again got the rotation going.
Whoa,
But yeah, like
nice
you said, whatever
LG.
happens, oh, decent.
You
Come
might
on,
have
Base.
spoken too soon, Chris.
Comeback is real.
I hope I did. I'd love to see a comeback right now. Honestly, I would.
Base is going to get the Mega. That means he has to let Evil take the red armor, which is really frustrating because he'd love to just get a quick couple of spawn frags to get his way a bit closer. And he's on the red at the moment.
No,
Sir.
Base.
No.
This is a lot of time wasted. He needs to get over to yellow. Maybe if he gets a frag here, Evil just backing away.
Push Evil back enough, then he can get this red. But with a minute and 45, it's the clock really that's the main sort of enemy.
This could be another frag for Base here. Evil's trapped there on the mega health. 2 seconds. Can he get the frag?
Yes, well done.
Yeah, and he got the mega.
It's
Looks
not
like
over
Evil
yet.
jumped off just a little too late.
Right, I'm gonna
Yeah, this
move
is good for
around.
Base. Got the yellow. He's going to get this top green and quickly over to the red. Evil's there. Oh well.
He's gonna chase. I love to see him chase. He's going for it. Evil doesn't get around the corner in time. That's one more kill for Base. Health bubbles are up. The red as well. There's still an opportunity for Base to do this, but he's got to continue this perfect little run he's having, and the pace of it. Alright, the staircase, there's rockets as well. Very nice play from Evil, but he's still pretty weak. Base doesn't want to take these items just yet.
Yeah, Base is just going full on balls to the wall. Nice little rocket jump. Rockets, they need to be perfect, but Evil gets one of his own, and that's going to severely delay him. 3 seconds, sorry, 3 frags, 40 seconds, and it's again happening.
The Mega as well has just been taken by Evil. He's got the lightning gun on top of that. Base, you've got to go for gold right now. He skips a little bit too fast, but he gets an air rocket and another one!
What?
Okay, 30 seconds. Evil's calling GG right now. That's dangerous, Evil. Please go Super Saiyan Base.
You did that last month against Faz and nearly lost the game. Evil needs to be careful with that. Psychological games coming here from Evil.
I think fortunately for Evil's dignity,
yeah.
he's safe, but that turned out to be pretty close in the end. Well played Base, but even weller played Evil.
I don't know if weller is a word, but let's say it is.
It is now.
Let's just go with it.
I mean, Base managed to bring us nice games, even though it ended up in a 3-0.
You know, I think that's.
I mean,
I think we've still been treated a little bit.
yeah,
I
I agree. I agree. I was expecting the opposite results for today, or not expecting, but actually wishing for opposite results for today. But it's gonna be Agent Evil going through.
Which should be pretty interesting, actually. It would have been because I think actually Strengths probably would have gotten slaughtered, but I don't think by Evil that is. But I think that Agent's gonna have an interesting game.
He's beaten Evil
on his
before,
hands.
so if he can pull that off again.
Absolutely. And recently too.
Yeah, exactly.
That's gonna happen on Sunday though, guys, because we've got semi-finals and grand final happening on Sunday. It all start at